Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another cast between myself, Arc Impulse, and my partner in crime here.
90 Joe. Yeah, that's pretty loud.
It's pretty loud, yeah.
Sorry. I apologize.
You have a boisterous voice. Who can
I gotta be boisterous for these games.
Who can apologize
Well, not for
that?
these games, but for these casts. I realized that, I was reading about how the commentator has to be one energy level above the viewer. Because the viewer needs to get on somebody's energy level, right? So if you're below the energy level of the viewer, then he doesn't want to watch your game. Doesn't want to watch your cast.
It's like a theme park ride. It needs to be... You need to be more than the visitor, so then they can get on you and ride you.
I don't know where you were going with that. That sounded really, really nasty.
You want the viewer to ride us. You carry them to another energy level.
Let's continue the cast. So today
Who's playing?
we have WE versus Royal. Royal Club. I think that's a fantastic name. Royal Club.
I agree.
I don't know if it's something like a sandwich. It'd be like a high tier sandwich.
Well, because a club sandwich, you already have to be part of the club. And then a Royal Club sandwich.
I mean, it's like you get a hamburger and then a deluxe hamburger. It's like a club and then you get the Royal Club.
The Royal Club.
Hey, guess who's banned out for WE? Guess who Royal wants to ban out?
Twisted Fate. Big surprise. Also banning out Karthus there. So, really trying to limit Messiah's options.
I heard the Chinese characters next to their names, they're not like their names, like Jarvan or whatever. The icons, they're not their names. They're actually their titles.
Yeah, it's what they do. So, it'd be like Cardmaster, right? Or Cardman.
Yeah, and I think that's something.
Or like Spooky Ghost.
Is this 720p?
Because
it doesn't look like it.
It's
Chinese 720p.
Yeah. Evelyn would be,
The jungler?
Widowmaker. I'm talking about the titles.
What do you think in this game? I haven't seen Messiah play Evelyn.
I think Troll plays her as a jungler, so yeah, I think you're right.
No, I didn't know his name used to be Clearlove.
Oh, it used to be?
Yeah.
I thought they got a different guy.
No, I think it's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
I think. We'll have to verify that. We don't have a research engineer, Jason, to assist us today.
No.
Kind of out of luck.
Unfortunate. However,
we have 5 bans for mid. And Jarvan.
Yeah, and Jarvan. Because Jarvan is... mid Jarvan could be... It's not a thing. Rumble being picked up by Royal first here. Are we going to call him Royale or Royal?
I think Royal's better. We can also pretend like we speak Chinese and then call that like Seizoku or something. I don't know, that was Japanese. I'm just kidding. JK, guys.
JK.
Rumble's actually a really popular pick on blue side because his ult gives a lot of Baron control. And because blue side has the Baron advantage or the easier way to get into Baron, that it really benefits blue a lot more to have Rumble. And usually he's first pick. That's what I read somewhere. Probably on Team Liquid. Probably from the Yango because that guy's super smart. We need to get on his level.
I see. However, we got juked, and Ryze ended up being the first pick. World Elite responds with an Orianna pick and a Caitlyn pick. So 2 very safe characters in their own right by World Elite.
Well, Messiah also plays Orianna. Caitlyn, we all know about Caitlyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's everywhere. She's probably the safest AD carry, I think. Cause
her and Ezreal are around the same area, I think.
Yeah, but Ezreal doesn't have the range. And I think because Caitlyn can stay just on the edge, whereas Ezreal actually needs to or what is it called? I was gonna say shunt, but that's not shunt.
What his essence shift?
Yeah, there you go. Shift. He has to shift, so he constantly has to shift. Whereas Caitlyn's range, if you're smart about where you're standing, you don't have to reposition yourself so often.
Shen and Thresh being picked up by Royal.
Did you see that one Thresh play by Mad Life?
Yes, where you hook and then lantern.
Jesus Christ, man!
Mad Life is God. What are you gonna do?
I think he's crazy. He's mad.
Let's see if we can.
Fizzif.
Who's the support player for Royal? Do you know? I know Uzi's the AD carry.
Yeah. I think it's Rui.
Okay. That makes sense.
I think Godlike is the top laner, or I don't even everyone switches lanes so much.
Yeah,
at least we're not covering IG where they're actually experimenting with switching roles too.
Where the AD carry goes mid Kha'Zix and
No, but they've been doing that. ZZ Tie's been playing AD carry.
Oh, really?
Well. I saw him play what's it called? Kog'Maw
Mm-hmm.
in the losers bracket match of Stars War. I think they actually did play the finals between WE and IG. I didn't watch it. Kind of wish I did. Then we'd have something.
We'll edit it in. We'll edit it in later. We'll just have you voice over. This was what happened.
All right. We'll edit it.
We'll edit it in.
Edit it.
Edit it in. Edit
Vayne.
it in.
Vayne is an interesting pick. I don't like Vayne anymore.
Seems unsure about the Vayne pick. We'll see what happens here.
And the random Shaco too.
Shaco's Chinese artwork is pretty terrifying.
I think this Graves Thresh is. I've seen that combination before. Pretty good in lane.
Oh yeah, the duration of the Thresh hook allows for Grave to get in perfect position every time for a quick draw to a buckshot.
Now, we've been seeing Salme play Kennen in a couple games. It worked out. I want to say it worked out, but I think the game I watched was against WOA or Wings of Aurora.
So maybe anything would have worked out against.
Maybe. Or Spider, one of those bottom place teams.
If you are Royal before the Kennen shows up, right? You see Orianna, Caitlyn, Hecarim, and Elise. The interesting thing about Elise is that
and they do lock in the Kennen.
They do lock in the Kennen, but Salme could play Elise top.
Yeah.
So Elise, one of those characters, really versatile, able to give you freedom in matchups.
I don't think she's like a really solid, like, you don't want to say, oh my god, like we gave her the Elise, but like she's so versatile that I think that's what her advantage is.
Yes.
Like even in the game, I don't think she's that great, but her versatility, like, cause she can play, she goes well in like any combination. I think that's her like greatest strength.
Even in the game, you don't think she's that great.
Yeah, as opposed to in the draft, as a pick.
Oh, okay, I understand. So, a strength of the character is the versatility that it. Yeah.
Like she has like a really good kit that can go anywhere.
Yes.
She can build almost anything. She could build tank. She could build magic pen, or whatever,
or support. Yeah. Absolutely, I agree.
Even support, like she could build whatever she wants. She could build magic pen. She could build tanky.
Yeah.
All right, so you know what else is Royal Club's initials remind me of?
What's that?
I mean, RC Cola.
Didn't we say we wanted to get sponsored by RC? Did you send out any emails to RC?
No, I didn't send any. Well, I still keep getting the Viagra. Viagra?
I think it's Viagra. I think it's Viagra.
Viagra?
Cialis.
Okay. Vi stands for Viagra.
Yes.
Alright, let's see what the level 1 strategy is like. So one thing I noticed from the IG versus I think it was Najin Sword, is that they started warding Wraiths and the red buff because they're so afraid of that golem to blue buff gank. So like, if you ward Wraiths, you don't know if they're doing red. No, Rise is running forward, leading the charge.
Quite a bit of aggression from Royal here, just running into the topside jungle of World Elite.
Oh, they might catch Elise.
Now the problem here is that Caitlyn's not here
to
fight.
Oh no!
Oh, just like that, hook into stun into everything. Oh my god!
I don't even think they needed all that.
I don't believe there was a single summoner blown on either side. Yeah, at least didn't even have time to flash out. So just like that,
maybe she knew she didn't have that flashing was a waste.
And Renekton picks up a cloth armor with his first blood money.
Oh, he already went back? I've seen a lot of times when they don't go back because the positioning in the beginning is so much more important. Yeah. They don't even go back. They just use potions.
Well, what that indicates to me, and I see Renekton heading towards the bottom side of their jungle now, is maybe with the cloth armor, he's looking to 1v2.
You think they changed from a 1v1 to 1v2? I'm not sure.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you were saying that because he has the cloth armor, they can 1v2 now. As opposed
to... maybe.
I don't think so. That seems like a tough call to make, I think.
I'm surprised that they would want to 1v2 Kennen. I think that Renekton would do worse than... Especially versus a Caitlyn.
Well, 1v2 isn't necessarily about the lane matchup, but it's also about taking early towers, which forces like a more wide open...
So Renekton could defend a tower more. Actually...
No, I mean, if there's less towers on the map, that means there's more roaming and more movement, I guess, on the map. And it might benefit certain teams. For example, WE has a really good chase team. And what does Royal have? Yeah, a little bit of everything, I guess.
I think they have a really good single target lockdown team with Thresh Hook to Rise, Prison, Renekton Stun, and Shenton. However, we see Royal's typical traditional bottom lane going mid, so they're going 1v2 versus Messiah in the mid lane is Orianna.
It looked like there was going to be an early gank bottom, but I guess Hecarim didn't want to dive 3-on-1 for some reason. You know, I totally forgot about that one patch that changed the tower damage.
Yeah, real important.
I didn't know. I thought like people stopped diving 3-on-1 because people figured it out, but I think the tower damage probably has something to do with it too.
Yeah, huge.
Gosh, one tower hit did 260 damage when I was playing Eve that one time.
Yeah,
I had like oh god,
the first tower.
That's
hit.
Vicious. I also didn't know that the tower damage stacks. Like the stack will transfer.
It will transfer after the third hit, I think. There's a rule to it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This game's complicated.
It is.
So Renekton's getting... Oh, he steps on a trap. That's at least 100 health.
So, if Royal sends their...
You wanted to say Royale.
I did. That. If Royal sends their two people, their AD carry and support mid, we can infer that they want to get that mid tower down fast.
It's more than that. Like, there's a ton of advantages there are to 2-on-1. So it could be taking that tower down fast and more global presence. It could be shutting the whoever's in that lane down.
Hecarim might be going for a dive here on Renekton in the bottom lane.
He didn't see it. There's no wards in the area.
Missed
hook on Orianna, but
too far in the tower. Hecarim goes in, finishes it off. Oh my goodness! And Elise with that extremely.
We might see a counter on Kennen. Is he gonna live?
Makes it out with
that red elixir.
A thread of health.
Great red elixir there.
Once again, another theme: the versatility of Elise. Tanking tower, once the champion's dead, can merely rappel up. And doesn't have to worry about getting out in time. Didn't have to blow a flash. What a good character. Another hook lands, but the buckshot was used early too, so there wasn't enough time to maximize that damage.
I haven't played Thresh, but people have been saying that his hook is hard to hit. And he just landed 2 on Messiah, like, under tower. Gotta give him props. What's his name? Rui. Like I said, Rui's their support player.
Rui and Uzi, the dual lane of Royale.
Oh gosh,
another hook landed. Hook City.
This guy making Kareem Abdul-Jabbar look bad. The skyhook.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, God.
That's good.
No, it wasn't.
Well, if a regular hook is just a hook, then there should be like Hook Flash, that new thing, should be called the skyhook.
The skyhook.
Yeah,
I like that. I also like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, but we'll get into that later. We'll have more basketball discussions later. See a 2-on-2 mid lane. I'm not sure this combination is good for challenging the support AD carry.
Well, it's what's
plus
happened,
it's also the mid lane, so it's harder for them.
What's happened twice is that Troll has come by the mid lane as the minion wave has been pushing up to their tower, simply to almost relieve pressure, allow them to not get as much harass on the tower, and allow Messiah not to get dove, possibly.
Well, it's pretty obvious. But like I didn't know Rise went top against Kennen. I don't know how that matchup works out. But I guess because of the pressure that keeps going on in between these lanes, that Rise isn't as threatened maybe for ganks. Because all the action would be focused on these imbalanced lanes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it works out better for him.
Well, he's had high visibility on Hecarim just because, as I said earlier, he's been having to come mid so often. So I imagine he feels pretty safe up there versus Kennen. And then Kennen, of course, has pretty amazing escape. Almost died to that.
Well, it's not about Kennen, it's about Rise, because I haven't seen Rise top.
Well,
and in this situation, when you have two imbalanced lanes, like there's a lot of pressure on the solo lane as far as dueling, because you don't expect the jungler to come up. Well, because of the imbalance.
Well, so why do you? The reason that I think that Rise is typically not seen top is not because of his lack of dueling power, but just because he doesn't have as much mobility.
Yeah.
We see a huge play coming in. Hecarim coming from behind, goes on Thresh, goes ahead and ults out just in case. Can they finish off Rui? No. Oh, but Messiah gets caught in a room prison. Rise teleported down. Now they're on the chase, getting Hecarim. Hecarim, can he horse away? Can he pony away? Here comes Kennen with the ult. Goes on Whites. Rise dies. Buckshot over everything. What's happening? Elise repels. Thresh dies too. This is chaos. Kennen's trying to clean up. Lucky eventually goes out. Caitlyn falls him over the wall. More auto attacks. More stuns. Kennen, can you give me anything? Nothing. I think... Wow, Uzi didn't even blow a flash there. So overall, what?
Great fight. Died? Yeah, great fight by I don't know who.
I I think Hecarim died, Messiah died, and then 2 died on Royal.
White ZZ died, and Rui died as well. I thought one more died, but I'm not sure.
What a great teleport by Rise coming in there. I think he completely turned that around because initially Hecarim was coming in from behind, and they had I think a 4v2.
Yeah.
Wow. What a fight.
It's also really, this is why you want to take those early towers, because then you can force these kinds of early fights, and it becomes dependent on who's the better, like, level 6, level 5, 7, whatever fighter.
So they take that tower, going to take Dragon, and all of a sudden, you've got World Elite up 3 objectives. Just like that. 8 minutes in.
Oh, they land the hook on Caitlyn, on Wei Zhao. Don't do anything about it, though.
On Wei Zhao?
Wei Zhao. WX.
Wasn't that on Messiah? Or no, that was on Caitlyn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who's played by Wei Zhao.
Who's played by Wei Zhao. So, Rui giving
the finger.
Edward a run for the Thresh Prince title already. This is some pretty impressive hooks.
Unfortunately, I don't watch EU LCS. So.
Well, I mean, you know who.
I don't.
You know who?
I know who Edward is, but I haven't witnessed. Oh, we have
an ult used by Messiah defensively flashes the taunt. Very impressive. But they're going to get the tower anyways, and just like that, the Lantern gets Shen out of danger. So finally, Royal gets another... How would I always want to say Royale? Did I just watch Pulp Fiction, like, recently? What's going on?
It also sounds more exotic.
Royale. Royal. Yeah, Royal is such an American accent of that word. Royal. Wait, but if you're English and talking about the... Like the queen? Would you say like the Royale queen or the Royal
I don't know.
family?
They say a lot of weird stuff like lift and...
The go-up box instead of the elevator? I don't think they say that.
I don't think they say the go-up box. I talked to a British guy once, and he didn't say that. I also played Dragon Quest 7, or 8, and they didn't say that either. And they use English accents in that game.
Yeah. Japanese interpretations of English accents.
I don't know if they use English accents in the Japanese version. Whatever. So one thing that was interesting, you saw Elise come up to the top lane and just straight up dual Rise. It is early in the game, so...
Base damages are still more of a factor than not, but... Granted, she has a Sight Stone, and that's it, essentially.
Did Salme get caught?
Well, Salme just trying to run it. He has to use a flash? Wow.
I don't know why I didn't use the Sonic Ball.
Hecarim trying to come in after. Is Salme going to ult? He is. Shen gets the teleport off. Where did he teleport to?
He teleported on somebody.
Oh, you're right next to him. Okay. But, however, doesn't save Hookmaster's life.
No. He's dead.
He's dead. Messiah almost going down there, though.
Who was attacking him? I don't think he was part of that fight, was he?
I thought he was. I think Graves was attacking him. Uzi, known for his AD carry play. What is it with China and having just all the AD carries are really like highly regarded?
I don't know. They're all just really good. Like I said this in some thread post thing, whatever. I said it in a post that like Chinese AD carries are like invisible. Like you can't in team fights. Like you don't see them. And then all of a sudden they have 1 billion kills and 1 trillion CS. And you don't know where they came from, but like that's how good they are at playing. Like they're able to stay safe, but they're also able to put on damage. Like I know there's certain like when I play AD carry, like I play like a wuss. I just stand in the back and I run all the time, and it looks great. Like I'll have great KDA because I don't die, but then I don't get as many kills as I should have.
So they've fine-tuned that balance of I'm too close versus I'm too far.
Yeah. They know when to go in. Or they don't even know, like, I guess they know when to go in. They know when to take damage, or when they can take damage.
Yeah.
And Uzi and who's a Wei Zhao. Oh, wow, they're both in this game.
Rise is in a bad position right now. Hecarim.
Oh my gosh.
Caitlyn Kennen. Oh no. Gets knocked back, has to use the flash. Ultimate on him for damage.
Not gonna kill him.
Mm.
I mean, I know, like, he probably knew that it wasn't gonna kill him, but that just because he did hit him, now he has to decide whether...
There's no chance of him defending this tower versus 4. The question is, what is Royal's response going to be here? They have 3 going mid to try to take maybe the mid tower here. Oh, ends up diving on Messiah. Messiah taking a whole bunch of damage. Tries defensively ult, but the hook hits him anyways! Oh, they're going to be fine. Oh my gosh, Messiah. He was not expecting that at all.
Yeah, that was a really good taunt. Probably max range taunt.
Mm-hmm.
And they're trading a really early inhibitor tower.
And the thing is Rise still can't defend this. He gets dove on too, instantly gets blown up.
Reddington still is back in here.
Hecarim's trying, but the tower's already down. There's no one else to do damage to him. Is he going to have creeps? Caitlyn doesn't get him, but the Ignite, I believe, kills Hecarim. Renekton barely escapes with his life. They're going to get an inhibitor for this. What is Royal's response? They're still going in the mid lane. Messiah trying to come back. Renekton has home guard boots chasing off the little rat. What? Mr. Cameraman, go over. Yes. And Messiah scares off Uzi and Rui. So they didn't get the inhibitor.
13-minute inhibitor tower.
But
didn't we see an NALCS game like this?
Yeah. What? Wow. What?
It was Mar and CLG, right?
Yes, I believe so.
We're not going to spoil it for you. Maybe you're still watching it.
However, that was almost like a proud moment for each team, you know? We're not going to go back. This is a game of chicken. Who's going to recall first? And both of those teams were in the position that we saw in another cast we did where if you need to back, you're vulnerable to getting stopped if someone knows that you want to go back.
Yeah.
So it's almost like we might as well just ride this thing out and try to get
I don't think they wanted to go back. I think they wanted to push, but WE started first, right? They were already...
Yeah, they were
like Rise. Halfway at the tier 2 tower when Royal was still working on the on the full health.
And both AP carries of each team just got dove and exploded under tower.
I don't know if we want to call them carries at this point.
Yeah, they're punching bags in this stage in the game. 0-2 for Messiah and 1-2 for Rise.
Oh, we could do an item check now that you mentioned it.
Let's take a look. What do you see in terms of the differences between each team? Each AD carry, each support, each jungler, so on and so forth.
I don't know. Everything looks pretty standard, and they don't sort the...
Yeah, so you have to...
they did. They did sort it properly for us.
Oh, it's just in a different...
Yeah.
Than the standard. Yeah, okay.
But, no, everything looks pretty standard. Hecarim already has his Spirit of the Lizard Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's building a locket.
Yeah.
Shen with the Madreds. Oh, no.
Misses his taunt on Kennen.
And Ken is not exactly an easy target to chase down anyway.
Mm. And Shen had red buff, but of course this is a year later than when red buff was applied on direct damage spells. So
I don't even think I played back then.
Man, Soraka jungle was pretty cool. You had a really long range. It was like having a rallies with her. Anyways.
One thing I think is interesting is Graves pick up the Infinity Edge. Usually he picks up...
A Bloodthirster, right?
Yeah, because the AD scales with his abilities.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shen's trying to pull some magic on Kennen.
Renekton going in on Caitlyn. However, I believe she... Oh, wow. Oh, still goes down. The Shen was timed with the Renekton engage very, very well. Elise repels the hook. Doesn't matter. I'm sorry. You're not going anywhere. Rise raises the roof and you are in stasis. So 2 kills picked up for Royal here. Let's see. I imagine they're going to try to push down and get the inhibitor.
Yeah,
mid lane.
Really early inhibitor too, which would make for quite the exciting game.
Mm-hmm.
1630.
1630. Renekton has Chain Vest, Cloth Armor, and Giant Spell, so he can probably just tank this up, which I believe he's doing. Heck, lands a hook, gets the box. Oh, Messiah blows up instantly again. Salma even dies too. They're going in 1v1. Oh
Not 1v1, but one
at a
by
time. One. Oh no. What a horrible set of events for World Elite here.
They will get this inhibitor. 17-minute inhibitor.
And
Looked like they stopped for a second.
Oh no. So Messiah blows up instantly.
They are going for the bottom tier 2 tower now.
Xiaomei tries to ult, but ends up dying too fast, and Hecarim's just far away enough that he tries to ult, but it's too late, and they all 3 for nothing go down. That's an inhibitor tower, inhibitor, another tower, and now they're going back.
Yeah, they're probably going to get some champagne at the base.
Oh my goodness.
Great job, guys.
Now,
we might see a counter Baron attempt.
I think the Royal's very conscious of that. I think that's why they backed off so quickly. FCZF already picking up an Oracles, though, just maybe to threaten that idea.
My favorite Oracles carrier, Elise.
Renekton finishes the Sunfire Cape. The difference in gold is actually fairly small. I guess it's because of the earlier stomp down top lane that we saw World Elite do. But this is still anyone's game.
Yeah, but the inhibitor, I think, is huge.
Because that forces...
Because of the map control. Plus, like, all your lanes are going to be pushing, too.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the right thing, then you'll be able to put on a lot more pressure, like, all over the map. And, for example, one thing that becomes a lot easier to take is Baron.
Mm-hmm.
I almost called it Roshan. Remember how mad I got when he called Roshan Baron in that one game?
In that epic level 1 Roshan game? Troll Spider Sense.
Let's not tell people we lost that game.
No. Troll Spider Sense was tingling there. Didn't face check a bush that would have absolutely been his death. But as we see now, could Royal just try to get more turrets here?
And they can. This is the pressure you get. Ryze is down bottom, split pushing.
But this is something the World Elite wants, right? They want to have to not choose between Baron and another objective.
Well, now they just pinged Baron, so they might be going for Baron. Ryze his teleport. Yes, his teleport's up, so
here we go. Renekton starts it out.
Lands the perfect hook on Baron.
Man, this guy is just constantly impressing us with hooks.
Now he doesn't have the hook to hook Kennen, though.
Oh, man.
The double ward. I like doing that. Putting out the double wards and, like, forcing them to spend time clearing.
Spend time auto-attacking it, absolutely. And then, hey, it was enough to get them to stop.
Yeah, Ryze is still split-pushing bot with his teleport.
Ryze, that iconic split pusher. When I think of a split pusher, I think of Ryze. That very continuous AoE, the ability to escape.
He has teleport. That makes anyone a split pusher almost.
I guess.
Almost. And that's pretty ballsy, too, against a team that has really good pursuit. We might see an ambush here.
World Elite looking for an engage. They really need it. The ball goes on Hecarim. Could we see a Hecarim ult to Orianna? Orianna ult hits Hecarim, but they're trying to kill Renekton. Renekton's got to go down. No, he ends up escaping. Comes back and takes out Xiaomei. Godlike dies to the Ignite, however. Hecarim's now on the chase. Has the ball on him again. Beautiful flay by Thresh. Ends up flashing over the wall. I don't think they can chase this. They end up not. Ryze is coming in.
Ping comes down on Ryze. I
please,
don't know, man.
Please run away, Ryze. Please run away.
We see a bunch of minions pushing up on that bottom tower. I don't know if they can get it or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the state of that is. However, we see Messiah rushing towards it with those home guard boots, trying to clear it out as fast as possible. So it must be a priority for them. Yeah, minions already got down. Yeah,
that's a lot. That's significant. 21-minute game.
FCZF on dewarding our jungle priority. Just making sure that they're at least safe in their own side of the map.
Well, they don't have towers there, so that's what you have to do. And especially when there's no towers, that's the time when you have to continually renew wards. Like, you don't have time for, like, your... when you have no vision there, you can't step in there safely. And then you have to, like, you have to leapfrog your wards.
Yeah.
That's why it becomes really important to know, like, your ward despawn timing, so that you can keep putting them down.
Absolutely.
Really good supports can do that. I'm not really good. I don't know how good you are.
Now Ryze... Oh, trash tier. Ryze, I believe, canceled his teleport, because I think that the cooldown... Oh, no! Rui gets caught! An ambush for their own. 3 people catch the Thresh. That's an Oracle's down. However, I wouldn't be surprised if he could pick up another one. What do you think World Elite can do with this?
I don't think they can do anything. Probably because the inhibitor's down.
So this just secures them to buy more time for that inhibitor to come up.
Especially when you have like an inhibitor down. Oh, inhibitor comes back up.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have like an inhibitor or 2 inhibitors down, Like, if you want to come back, you need to win your team fights really hard.
Yeah.
Like, if you win it, like, 3-2 or something, you still can't do anything. There's still pressure on your base.
Yeah.
You have to win something like 4-1 or...
In fact, even if you win, but it took long enough, that means you've already done work in your base. So I think this is the last super minion wave coming down mid right now? Or maybe the last one
I think maybe the last one was. Well, we'll see. We don't have camera control. It'd be really nice if we did. Or it would be really hard because we'd be absolutely terrible at controlling.
That'd be a whole thing too. So this is the last wave right here.
Why does it say World Elite has 2 Barons? Oh, 2 Dragons?
2 dragons,
okay.
yeah.
You switched the position of the Dragon and Baron.
Could Royal try to get this inhibitor again with the help of the hero super minion here, doing work on it? Oriana Ball goes out. Uzi quick draws out. They're a bit hesitant here. I don't think they want a straight-up team fight. I think that's because they acknowledge that World Elite's team fight is, I think, a bit better than Royals.
It could. Maybe they're also scared of their skill. I guess, yeah, they do have a better team fight. I mean, Kennen has that hourglass, or Sao Mei has the hourglass.
Sao Mei has the hourglass. They've done a really good job of chaining Hecarim ult with Oriana ult. However, they're just putting pressure on here. Problem is they don't have the super minions anymore, so they don't really get as many free hits on the inhibitor each wave.
They're a little bit safer, though, because there's no tower. I mean, obviously, there's a tower that would hit them. It'd be pretty unsafe.
Yes, I agree.
Very, very smart analysis by me.
We see Renekton finishing in Aegis instead of the jungler, which is a bit unconventional. I think that maybe they wanted it faster, and with the top laner getting more farm, they get that team fight item a lot faster. Take the top tower anyways. I wonder if they'll try to continue pressuring other lanes, maybe a slow siege on the inhibitor.
We'll see.
Maybe try to catch someone out.
I mean,
trying to go for Baron.
The inhibitor's back up, so all their lanes aren't pushing. So they have to manually push it. Manually.
Some royal pings go out around the area.
Looks like they're going to try and start Baron.
Thresh and...
No, they were just clearing wards.
Clearing wards.
Yeah, where's Baron's body? He's just like the top half of like a dragon. That's really awkward.
Maybe he's like an iceberg, where only 10%.
But it's obviously shallow enough for them to walk
on. Maybe in
or
this
or
world,
he's like a plant, right?
A plant.
Because
okay, yeah, I see that. Lucky split pushing.
It just takes the turret for free.
Oh man, this is bad news for World Elite. They get a tower. Oh no, catches Messiah. However, the Flay can't take him over the wall. Thresh has to use his flash to get back out on the other side. Their Baron attempt spoiled, but Shannon's split pushing the bottom inhibitor. What is World Elite going to do? They have to make a decision. They can't just hang here idly. This seems to be their downfall in a lot of games.
Really good timing by Royal.
Oh no, Sao Mei misses his Thundering Shuriken.
Lucky's not even taking the damage. Look at it, he's just shrugging it off.
Well, Sao Mei missed everything. Oh gosh. Lucky has a Sunfire Cape and going towards a
Randomness? Yeah, it looks like a
No, but he has a Ruby Crystal. I don't know.
Maybe
he's just generally tanky, I guess.
Casual,
the tanky sampler.
Yeah, casual Ruby Crystal.
Yeah.
Picked it up on sale at Kmart.
Well, at least the inhibitor didn't go down. He got the turret, so that's bad news, but...
They have really good coordination to be able to do these kinds of attacks as well. Like, if somebody was a step late, they wouldn't be able to do that Baron...
/ bottom inhibitor pressure. Yeah, absolutely. Reminds me of like a timing push in StarCraft where you have...
The timing pushes are based off of when you have an advantage. This one's just like...
Yeah, they have an advantage.
I mean, like, a solid advantage. Like, you just hit your +1 timing, and they didn't.
Oh, wow. Flash taunt in. Oh, but Hecarim ult and Kennen ult zone out. Uzi stunned, doing no damage. Messiah dies anyways. Caitlyn kills the carry. Oh, no. Kennen takes out Shen. What's happening? 2 for 2 right now. But I think that World Elite's on the run. Oh, Caitlyn ease out of a Thresh hook. Incredible. They're trying to chase, but they just can't do it. Support and AD carry top lane versus a jungler support and AD carry. So, oh man, the problem is...
It does look like Royal has the advantage.
They do. They're stronger at this point. So I think this is a inhibitor for...
Could be 2 inhibitors with the bottom one out.
Thresh Hook missed, so Caitlyn feels a little bit safer right now. Wow, Uzi using his ult there.
But they're still trying to chase him. I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, trying to take down Hecarim. A huge amount of damage when they focused on him. Oh, no.
Rise teleport.
Whoa, Weijia locked down by Rise, and this is probably both inhibitors without an AD carry, especially someone that's as good at clearing waves and forcing people off stuff as Caitlyn. I think the only reason that last fight went
they're backing off. They're not getting the inhibitor. So it still looks like an even game. Nothing traded. Oh, we might see an ambush here as they check their red. Uh-oh. Oh.
Spider senses, save. Oh no, the hook
Rui
still lands on
it. Its box goes down. Oh, Rui dies as well. Shen's chasing the Orianna. That is scary, man. You're just a robot, like, running from a ninja that's on fire. Clear Love, he's scared. He doesn't know where to run. He's flanked by 2 or 3 people. Battle lines are all messed up. Rise is going to clear top. I think this fight ended.
What a mess of a game so far.
We say it's a mess, but like they're clearly coordinated teams. Like if we can't do this. We can't have raging battles on 2 sides.
Well, let me say this then. Organized chaos, it seems like to me. They landed a hook on a half health FCZF and ended up losing 2 for just that. I think that the fact that Godlike was really low and Lucky, did he have to flash?
No, he just used the
Shadow Dash.
Shadow Dash. It's kind of weird how like a dash can like taunt you. Like if I dash at you, I guess you would fight me. Especially if I ran through you. Well, you'd be like, what the fuck, man?
I'm gonna chase this guy.
I'm gonna beat him. Rui's Death Sentence doesn't connect with anything. I think... What do you think's gonna... I don't want to say that. That's too vague. It's like, what do you think's gonna happen? Well, I don't know. Lots of things can happen.
A lot of things happen.
We see 5 people. 5-man siege coming down mid. Shen split pushing now. His teleport. Does he have a teleport up?
Shen's ult is still up. Rises is about halfway done on his teleport.
Stealing the wraiths. It's funny that we say stealing, because they're real people, you know? Or they're not real people, they're dead people.
The wraiths?
Yeah. When you say, like, they steal the wraiths, it implies that the wraiths were yours to begin with. It's like, hey, this organic matter is my property. Like, hey, man, they have a life, too.
It's my jungle. It's my wraiths.
I guess you could say the same thing when countries fight over fishing locations.
This became extremely introspective and ethical all of a sudden.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. That's what happens.
League should be like, yeah, let's kill people. This chipmunk's gonna kill the bald old man.
Put the ball on the horse that charges in while the spider jumps on the rat that kills the ninja.
Yeah, dude, these like ethics, man. There's no place for that.
You have gators with Klingon weapons. This is already a huge
and the gator is the brother of a dog, right?
Yeah, that already is just no sense being made.
It's really interesting that they put that one ward down on Baron on the other side of the wall. That Royal did when there's nobody there. Usually, like when us scrubs play, they only put that ward when there's a fight going on in Baron.
The funny thing too that I find about how safely FCZF has to play against a team that has a Thresh hook is that even though no one was in the pit, right? He would run up to the ward he wanted to deward and just not auto-attack it, like dodge left and right, and then like hit. So it's almost like he's shadowboxing with the ward.
But you know that like if somebody was there, we'd be like, dude, that was a sick juke.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
These players are too skilled. How do we compete against them?
We don't. No. We commentate them.
Yeah, we play on the NA server.
Yes, correct.
On normals too.
Normals. The center for growth and development as players.
Crappy players like us. Not like these really skilled Chinese players.
Trying to chase off the ninja.
The flaming ninja.
The flaming ninja. Man, what a jerk. Now he's going for the random. So that really was a casual Ruby Crystal, because he just got the Giant's Belt and going for randoms now. Continue to clear out wards here. Oh, man. We're in that kind of lull in the game where each team doesn't want to overextend too much.
It still is. There's like so much pressure everywhere. Like you feel like something could break out at any moment. Royal looks to be gathering around Baron. You know, with these Baron dances too, like they do a really good job of split pushing at the same time or like timing everybody. Like usually when you see a Baron dance in a regular game, like they just stay there forever.
Mm-hmm. And then whoever had the initial advantage of lanes pushing ends up having to go back.
Yeah, but you know they have people going in and out. They have teleports up on each team. And
Ryze teleports up, so now you have two people that can come to Baron from other places.
And Shen's starting that slow push. And another thing that makes this more significant is they don't have inhibitor towers at the mid and the bottom.
Mm-hmm. So a large minion wave, stacked 2 or 3 times, could take it out while they're trying to...
So, like, right now, I don't think Royal has the vision, but if they did have the vision, that would be an easy Baron, because they see 2 people that have to port out. Uzi with 338 CS, Wei Zhao with 282. In a game where there's no where they took early towers.
Oh, okay, they're going in. Ryze teleport goes down, Shen ult comes down. They're trying to burst this down as fast as possible.
They're going to get it.
Yep. Nothing. Wow. So what, you were just talking about timing before, what incredible coordination to instantly, both people that could get there fast did it exactly at the same time, and they just bursted it down.
You think they heard me?
Yes.
In the future?
Yes.
Or the past?
And they're just going to try to barrel down mid for this inhibitor now. Let's see if the synergy of War Elite's teamfights can keep them off. Or even if they want to.
I don't know. Even with Baron, that's a tough call.
Mm-hmm.
But as we also know...
Oh, Messiah ult hits 2. Kennen flashes in with his ult. Uzi gets out of it all, though. Oh, Thresh goes down. Kennen dies. Hecarim trying to follow in. Every big teamfight ult on War Elite has been expended here. Elise trying to clean up. A lot of people on Royal are close to dead. Uzi ends up dying to... Wow, Flash Cocoon for the stun on Ryze! Oh my gosh, no, War Elite's on the chase. Can they get anyone else? It's Shen or Renekton. Those are 2 hard people to get. But that's a 1 for 3. Oh no. Wei Zhao catches Lucky. Does he have a dash over the wall? Wei Zhao has red buff. What does Lucky do? Oh, Alright.
Dies the red buff.
Alright, Shen. So now that's 4 for 1. World Elite with a huge turnaround. Oh my gosh.
I guess WE's teamfight really showed me. I thought the Baron advantage would be enough, plus with Shen's ult being down. That's going to be 2 inhibitors for WE. Rui lands a hook.
Nothing yet. Doesn't matter at this point. Renekton's up. Oh, they're trying to catch... Oh, Cocoon lands on... Disconnect.
Seriously?
Oh no. I think that was only a spectator thing. I don't think that was a game thing.
Well, we did download the VOD, so... Maybe... Because it wouldn't start the pause at 25:40, I don't know.
Unless there was pause time before, right? Oh, maybe. Actually, I don't know. That's a good
Did anybody
point.
die, though? I don't even know.
It's still 15-15, which is what it was before. While we wait for this pause, though, what about that team fight?
Gee, we have to go over that again. It's really hard to see some of this stuff.
That was another interesting thing where the team the way that Elise can put pressure on an AD carry as a support really I think came through in that fight because Uzi was out of I believe he got stunned by a Kennen W activation, but he was out of Kennen's ult. He had I believe flashed or quick dried out of it. Messiah ult only hit I think Shen and Ryze or Shen and Renekton, so it only hit 2. And then Hecarim followed up the Kennen ult with his ult. I think Uzi tried to come back in after Hecarim was running out. And I think that he got bursted down by the combination of Caitlyn, Elise, and Ryze. And that really was where the fight turned. And then, not only that, but a beautiful follow-up by FCZF with the flash over the wall into Cocoon to take out Ryze.
Who's Ryze? White ZZ?
Yes. I wonder if we can just say whites. Like underwear.
You'd like that, white boy.
Whites. Anyways, unpaused.
That was really odd.
Center inhibitor down.
I don't know what happened, because they should have been able to take 2 inhibitors.
I don't know. Well, they didn't. How could they get... Oh, you mean the top one?
Yeah, there's the tower there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what
man.
happened. Just like the Super Bowl. Lights go out.
Controversy.
Baltimore won, right? Yeah, they did. They were up, I think. And 49ers almost came back. Spoiler for the Super Bowl. Sorry, guys.
Spoiler from 3 months ago.
What's it called? Statute of limitations on things.
On spoilers?
Yeah. Usually
I don't think movies have one, to be honest.
I don't know. I think they do. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years.
Are you serious? What if someone hadn't seen Fight Club before?
Like me?
See, I'm not going to spoil it for you. Because I don't believe movies should have a...
I think I read the description on Wikipedia.
That's like the whole summary?
That's what I do. I don't have time to watch movies.
Well, like the intro won't spoil it for you, but
the plot. Yeah, the plot summary.
The plot
I don't have time to watch movies.
And you read the entire thing?
Just read Wikipedia.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, here we go. We have World Elite pushing mid.
Did they have vision on Royal there?
I don't know. We should be paying more attention to just talking about spoilers. Spider sense. You like that. You like FZZF Spider.
Australia's initiate lands on Messiah, the worst one. All the team fight ults come out for World Elite nonetheless to try to somehow get something out of it. But they end up doing alright. What is going on?
I don't know. Salme escapes barely. They catch Wei Zhao. Godlike gets the shutdown on Wei Zhao. They're chasing Elise. She's gone.
4 for 1 and almost 5 for 1. Just the worst possible person. Actually, maybe... No. I think because Caitlyn has... Yeah, worst possible person. Because Caitlyn has cleanse. Caitlyn can at least cleanse the hook. That was the...
You can cleanse the hook?
Yeah.
So, like, if you get hooked and you cleanse, like, he can't pull himself in?
I don't know if he can pull himself in, but you can move. You can move and she could E away.
That was weird.
However...
Don't know how taking a shower removes hooks from your body. But...
Maybe the hook is made from some sort of thing that a surfactant would disable the stability of it. Anyways, worst case scenario for World Elite there. Beautiful engage by Royal and Rui, especially. Activated Shurelya's and landed a hook on whoever they wanted to. World Elite knew that they were caught, so they tried to use all their teamfight ults. Initially, I saw the Orianna ult go out, the Kennen ult, and as well as the Hecarim ult, but it just wasn't enough. The single target lockdown potential of Royal definitely played its part there. Messiah was dead instantly. And if there's any AP carry that, Rise is another one, but Orianna has a lot of significant team fight, constant damage, constant utility, and that was just gone that fight.
Yeah. You like my post analysis?
Yeah.
Your analysis? Yeah.
So really this game is back and forth. And
it's also really interesting that it's back and forth, because usually when you see early towers go down, you're expecting some sort of short game, I guess 30 or 40 minute game. It's kind of like chess. Depending on the first few moves, you can tell what kind of game is going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
If you move your king's pawn as white first, then like usually you get a really open attacking game as opposed to the queen's pawn when you get like a really closed structure and heavy maneuvering.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like it here. If you have a default lane with towers staying up, you tend to see a longer game, but when towers go down early, you tend to see a 30, 40 minute game. This game's still exciting at the 39 minute mark. Still even though we see a 5k goal difference. Doesn't mean much. Not when you have teams with really good team fight potential, especially World Elite's team.
Mm-hmm.
You have Shockwave, you have the Horsey ult. Is that the official name? The Horsey ult?
Horsey ult, that is correct.
You have the Chipmunk ult.
Pikachu ult.
Pikachu. What is it? Thunderbolt, Thundershock, Thunder. I guess they were really creative with those. They're Pikachu names.
Hey man, you call a bug Weedle. I'm gonna play that game. 17 seconds till Baron comes up.
Is that Baron?
Yeah, the left one's Baron. So Baron's up in about 10 seconds now. So now it's reversed. Royal has the inhibitor. Or actually, they're both inhibitors down? No. Just Royal's inhibitors down, correct? However, it just spawns. So it's spawning as... Oh, and they're going for the same type strategy again. Rise teleports in. They're going to try to burst it down. However, World Elite is in a much better position to contest now. That Baron is going down so fast. Oh my god, Shen smites correctly. Salme ults in. Messiah ult tried to use for the Baron steal, so he can't have it for the fight. Hecarim goes super low. Kennen super low. Oh, the re-engage! Rise with the flash! Prism on Salme gets him! Oh my gosh, FCZF repels to the Wraiths, and I think that's going to be it, but another just sprint to get Baron down by Royal.
And one thing that's amazing is that in this team fight, only Cao Mei went down. I mean, we saw a lot of ults being used, but I guess none of them connected. I mean, we saw Messiah try to go for the shockwave so that Clearlove could ultimate in, and then just try and smite Baron, but that didn't happen. And somehow they were all able to escape just fine. Oh my gosh.
Uzi gets caught, cleanses and quick draws out, instantly turns around and blows up FCZF. Rise now on the offensive, trying to go after Messiah. He gets caught too by Renekton. Messiah goes down as well. Double kill for Rise. And Uzi survives the ace in the hole.
Wei Zhao trying to get away. Can he win this duel?
Oh no, as long as he cleanses he cleanses too early.
But here comes Clearlove in the back. Ults Rise. He's
he gets kited. No,
oh my gosh.
The spell vamp from Rise's ultimate, along with the Seraph's Embrace, saves him. Just barely.
Whites, you are too good. Wei Zhao already has full health. Almost full health with the lifesteal. He's running back. Wow. Great team fighting from Royal. I don't even want to say team fighting, but because it's not like, the classic, 5 people on one side, 5 people on the other side.
Yeah.
People coming in and out. White's barely surviving. Great play. They're going to take 2 inhibitors off of this.
Oh, no.
Giving them map control. Giving them aggression wherever they want. And this might be the end of World Elite.
Wei Zhao
could see an upset by Royal.
Wei Zhao inside his own head there when dueling Rise. He has both carries of a Quicksilver Sash in addition to their summer spell cleanse. Cleansed too early when he thought Rise would prison him. Rise ends up using that to stop Hecarim from getting the kill.
We might see an ambush here too. Some cheeky stuff going on. Yep. Or not. They're just going to go back.
Well, it's the option select, right? If someone comes by, you stay, but if not, you'll just...
Options.
They'll just go home.
We got Street Fighter 4 in this game now.
43 minutes into this game.
I'm still excited about that last engagement. I still feel the adrenaline. Or maybe it's the caffeine.
From the catch or from the Baron fight?
No, from the last... Yeah. Was it a catch? It was like
It started off as a catch.
Yeah.
And then Uzi decided to...
to blow up FZZF.
He has a Mercurial now, too.
Oh, I was gonna say, we don't know if he cleansed too early. Maybe he did get Rune Prison. Prison?
Who, Uzi?
Yeah.
Well, I think he
there's a story about, Bruce Lee and, one of those reaction things. There's, a button, and then when the light flashes red, you're supposed to press the button. And then he went to go do it, and, he took his breath. He's really relaxed. All of a sudden, he just pressed the button, and the people watching him was like, dude, you're supposed to wait for the light! Oh my god. He hit it before, anybody else could even see the light was on.
Wow.
So maybe Cao Mei or not Cao Mei. I want to say Cao Mei. Wei Zhao
saw the prism.
Has those Bruce Lee instincts.
He saw the prism before it came out.
Or before we could see it come out.
Ah.
Okay, that was a little bit too deep. Let's get back to the game. We see Royal pressuring that top turret.
A real unfortunate situation for World Elite here.
Yeah, Lucky just, comes up along the side. Probably forgot what side he was on.
Yeah. He's got Thornmail, Sunfire, Randuins, and Warmogs.
Thornmail. That's an item we don't see very often.
Wow, Wei Zhao was pissed at him. Just upset. Because that's got to be 300 armor at this point? Sunfire, Thornmail, Randuins?
I mean, he could still shoot him. The lifesteal will probably compensate for that. What, Blade of the Ruined King? Blade of the Ruined King?
But still. Ugh.
Blade of the Ruined King?
What, is that unusual here?
On Caitlyn? Is it?
She's a character that relies on her auto attacks. Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
That's really good.
Wouldn't she get Bloodthirster? I'm not an AD carry player. I'm not even a good player.
No, Blade of the Ruined King is a much better late game item on a character like Caitlyn than Bloodthirster.
I'm not even a good player.
Neither am I.
Oh gosh. What are we going to do?
Watch this and take notes, apparently. I'm surprised that Royal didn't get the top tower. I wonder what are they prepping for Barons?
Yeah, that's really strange. Like I would have thought that the pressure from the other inhibitors
Would be enough.
Yeah, but maybe we've hit the stage of late game where they have enough items and they can clear it a lot faster than we thought. That pink ward not able to see that blue ward, or maybe they're just scared that somebody's on the other side.
Yeah.
Take the dragon, because why not?
Because why not? I mean, it's basically a minion wave at this point.
Furor boots on Uzi, 471 farm.
Wow.
Should we be impressed? I don't know. It is late game.
Well, what's the point? I mean, he's got to be fully potted out in Oracles now too, right? Like 471 farm.
Fully potted out. I don't know what to think about that. That term. That term. Okay,
Like
whatever.
him getting farm isn't even a thing anymore. Like, what is he gonna do? There's no other items he can get.
Be cool if you could buy items from people. Like once you're 6 items. It's like, yeah, okay, that's great. But no, that'd be OP.
So they're trying to.
We're seeing the advanced form of the Baron dance, the inhibitor dance, I guess.
Yeah.
Lucky's split pushing nothing. Split pushing that wreckage. I really hate how that wreckage doesn't go away. Especially when you get Vayne condemned into it.
I'm really glad it doesn't go away, because I enjoy Vayne condemning people
But
into it.
your Vayne condemn never hits anything. I guess we'll see a Baron at the 47.
What else are you going to do, you know? If you can't push down a tower with 2 inhibitors down, I hope you can do it with Baron at least. But the last time they relied on Baron to win them a team fight,
Yeah.
it didn't work out so well.
Yeah, about that.
We will see.
I think an inhibitor just came out. Probably the mid inhibitor for World Elite.
Both of them just came up.
Okay.
So all inhibitors back up.
Gonna see a Baron take.
We've got a mirror.
It's really weird because this game is really tense, even though Royal has a 10k gold lead.
Yeah.
But it's at that stage of the game when both teams are so strong that
It doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
A 10k gold lead is like, alright, how many elixirs of fortitude can you buy with that extra 10,000 gold?
we have QSS on both Messiah and Wei Zhao.
Mm-hmm.
Items everywhere.
Going for a QSS instead of an hourglass, that's strange. Typically, I would imagine in typical
Hook lands on FCZF. Can they burst him down in time? Oh my gosh. Renekton comes in from the side. FCZF. Goodbye. Kennen ults in. Hourglass is in. He's going to catch all 4 with the stun. Is that going to be enough? I don't know. Wei Zhao kills Shen. And... Jeez. Alright.
Uzi's cleanup is just too good.
Maybe it's that Baron. Finally coming through.
That was a huge... I mean, look at Renekton's health at the end of that. Maybe 5%.
Rise is so strong, just tanks the bullet for Renekton. I don't even know. Maybe they could both tank it.
That's got to be game.
Yeah, 3 inhibitors down. Team fights are crazy, man. Even the cameraman's confused.
Yeah. I mean, where are you looking at?
I feel like they can see the cameraman. They're like, let's fight on both edges of the center of the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Royal takes down World Elite.
Yeah. And World Elite is super popular. You know, you heard about the All-Star game thing, right?
Yep. The All-Star team is currently all World Elite.
But because of the 3-member rule, you're going to see 2 people from IG. Guess who's going from IG?
PDD and
your favorite.
Zhao Zhao.
Pants down.
Pants down Zhao Zhao.
Pants down Zhao. PD. Pants down.
And
D.
And Zhao Zhao. God damn it.
I think he's great. Great player.
So,
everyone makes fun of him.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this game. So.
Their team comp fulfilled exactly what they wanted it to. A hook lands on one person, Rise prisons him, Renekton double dashes in like a mad fucking gator, and they take him out.
I'm surprised at team comp where I would have thought that World Elite had a better team comp.
I mean, they try. What would happen is, and that happened multiple times in the game, where someone would get caught and they just said, fuck it, we have to use all of our team fight ults now. And you saw, Salme had a great ult.
Yeah, he hit 4. I said they hit 4.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I could see.
Yeah. He hit a lot of people. I didn't see Messiah's ult that fight, but you know, they tried to re-engage, but when you're down one person immediately just like that, it's too huge.
So, apparently, that's today.
Yeah.
Or yesterday that we have all these other matches.
Mm-hmm.
But man, you think about it. You're there from 4 to 9 o'clock, 5 hours of League with an hour break.
It's essentially LCS, but with an audience.
Yeah. It's great to see that there's an audience here. I wonder why they don't do that for LCS. They don't have an audience.
We had this exact same conversation in another one of our casts.
Okay.
I don't remember what her conclusion was.
I was watching the Han equivalent of Worlds, and they had like a hotel suite that was like a basketball hotel suite. They had it all to themselves.
Wow.
And it's like $25K a night. And they had both teams there, and they didn't have a crowd. They didn't invite anybody to watch. And it was really sad to see like this one guy, like
one person in the crowd with a sign about a CD key.
No, like one guy was announcing, he's trying to get people hyped. He's like, here comes blah blah blah, and like he'd come out, there's all this smoke and stuff. And he was a terrible MC to begin with. And on top of that, he's like, let's hear it for whatever, and there's like nobody there. Like who's gonna hear it?
Oh jeez.
It was really bad. I think some people are quitting Han because of that. This is their worlds, man.
And
this is their worlds. This is the international, and they didn't invite anybody. And the level of production was really sad. Nothing like this, where people rush the stage when Royal upset World.
Wow.
Throwing out the T-shirts. That's what this game was.
An upset.
It wasn't upset.
An exciting upset.
I would be upset.
If you were World Elite.
Yes, I would be upset. Or if I was a World Elite fan, which apparently 60% of
China is.
Yeah, so I don't really know what we could say about the post-game analysis other than team plays better. Interesting strategy to come out, and interesting for the game to last that long, given that the towers went down early.
Yeah, didn't we see an inhibitor tower? Or an inhibitor?
Yeah, inhibitor tower, 16 minutes, and it was amazing that World Elite wasn't able to put any pressure on the inhibitor. Yeah.
Beautiful strategy by Royal to take those Barons. I think the way that they took those Barons the first two times, where they basically teleported in before they could, and there was not a single teleport on World Elite, was there?
I don't know, I'd have to go back. I have terrible memory. I'm gonna have to install more RAM in my head.
A lot of that, I wonder if that lack of global presence really, World Elite really paid for it there. Because
it was, even though they had a lack of global presence, even though they were 10K behind, they were still like a big threat.
They were still a big threat, but look at how the global presence played into Royal strategy even more. You split up the team. You don't want that giant team fight. The more I think about it, brilliant execution by Royal.
Yeah, definitely a great job by Royal. I mean, I say that they're 10K up. And global presence doesn't mean much, but maybe it's those really small advantages that they have to hold in order to beat a team like World Elite. They have to have those small advantages and make use of them.
Well, and it shows in team fights where that person lives by this much, and that allows for the backline.
Well, they can't see how much this much is, but it's pretty small.
Who's ever done this much and had nothing and not a small amount?
Yeah. Anyway, a millimeter maybe.
A millimeter, a pixel of health. And that allows for Uzi to come in and clean up and get a triple kill. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the biggest difference between these pro games is how you handle the small advantage.
Maybe that 10K was actually a significant advantage. Like, if you think about it, it might be.
Well, they got all three Barons, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like in that last fight, maybe that's, because it was still a really close team fight.
Yeah, it was, yeah. And not only that, despite FCZF getting caught, too.
Yeah. Okay. I think that'll wrap it up.
Yeah, thank you for listening to our cast of Week 6 World Elite versus
Royal. Not Royale.
Royale Club. A Royale.
Not Royale Club. Royale Club soda?
With cheese.
With cheese.
Royale cheese.
I don't want cheese in my soda.
Cheese-flavored soda.
Yeah. We will, I don't know what we'll do. I guess we'll cast another one.
Yeah, we'll see you guys around.
All right. Peace.